Hi guys, this is Coconut Salad and welcome to my ultimate cooked chicken and eggs farm with item sorter that can be converted to raw chicken farm. This system also allows you to get rid of your excess chicken eggs and put it back into the system so it can be converted into cooked chicken as well. Say you have an extra stack of chicken eggs, you can simply put it in the input chest and voila! It automatically goes back into the system and puts all those eggs and attempts to make these little chicks. If in case you already have a lot of grown chicken and for some reason it hasn't fired up because the chickens haven't laid eggs yet, oh, bad timing. Either way, you can actually override the system and go manually turn on the lava or turn it off. Your cooked chickens go to this chest, your feathers go here, and everything else that's not supposed to be in the system and the eggs will all go here. We have a water bucket here handy, so if in case we want to convert this thing into a raw chicken farm, we just need to replace the lava bucket with a water bucket and turn this thing on. This will drown the chickens and kill them without automatically cooking them. To build this thing, we will need a 9x9 space and 8 blocks of height to fit it all in. I know the facade of this thing is pretty compact, but all the redstone stuff is actually behind the thing. So the materials that we need are all in this chest: a bunch of eggs, some optional items like an observer and a lever, then water bucket and a lava bucket, the building blocks, our chest and barrel, and the redstone stuff. You can build this thing with the redstone underground like the one we showed earlier, or for the sake of this tutorial, we'll do it above ground. So from the left back side of your area, count 1, 2, 3, 4, and place 2 solid blocks, then 2 repeaters, your building blocks, and redstone torches attached to your building blocks. This is actually the bottom side of your item sorter. To complete your item sorter circuit, put a solid block on top of your redstone torch, then 2 behind of each, and then put your redstone dust like so, and redstone comparators facing the redstone dusts. You need 4 of these. Now from the block below your redstone torch, count 1, 2, then put 2 temporary blocks and pillar up, so you could put your droppers facing upwards. You need 2 of them. And then put 2 hoppers facing the droppers. Next, you're gonna need to put temporary blocks on the side of your droppers and place hoppers facing away from each other like so. You need to make sure that these 2 hoppers are facing away from each other and not into the hoppers. To make sure that your items will be put up into your chests from the droppers, you're gonna need to make a small circuit for your droppers. So for that, get a redstone comparator here, redstone comparator here, redstone dust, repeater, same on the other side, and then get that signal going back into the comparator and also going into the hopper with a repeater, and do the same thing on the other side as well. To configure our item sorter, we're gonna want 4 items that we don't really want in the system as placeholders, plus 18 pieces of the thing that we actually want to go through this slot. So on the other side, let's do the same thing and put our feathers. That's our item sorter all configured. By this point, we can now put the layer of blocks that we're actually gonna be standing on. So you can just, for now, put 2 rows of your desired building block. Let us now place our chests. So this one's gonna be for the cooked chicken. This is gonna be for the feathers. This one's gonna be for the eggs, and the rest of the stuff that won't get sorted. The last thing we're gonna need for our item sorter is our hopper chain. So for that one, place one on the back side of our eggs chest, facing directly into the chest. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 more hoppers facing into that final hopper that faces into the eggs chest. And that is our item sorter fully complete. By the way, 1 piece of cooked chicken and 1 piece of feather will actually be left on this bottom hopper. That is normal. So to try it out, let's put 5 cooked chicken and 5 feathers into the system. So that's 4 cooked chicken and 4 feathers into our sorting system and into our chests. Next thing we're gonna want to do is from the middle block here, let's get 3, 3, 3, and then 2. This is gonna be the base for the circuit of our eggs recycler, and then from here we're gonna want a dropper facing upwards and another one. So that's 2 of them, and to make sure that these droppers will be pumping up the eggs that we'll be putting in the system, so we are gonna need a comparator to check this dropper if it has something. This is basically the same thing that we have here, just a little bit modified to make sure it fits. So comparator, redstone, then 3 ticks for the repeater, then redstone, redstone, and redstone going back to the comparator, then redstone here, then 2 pieces of redstone repeater. So this way it is modified so that the 2 circuits don't actually have to interact with one another. So if you actually do just one thing here incorrectly, it's gonna be all messed up. Like pulses from this end could go to this system or the other way around. So make sure that you copy that one exactly. Next thing that we need is a hopper chain. So hopper facing the dropper, then another hopper, hopper, hopper. So this will be taking the input from our barrel. So this is where we put our eggs into. We can now start with the actual cooked chicken farm itself. So for that one, let's place a half slab in there, a temporary block, then a dispenser and another dispenser on top. Remove that temporary block, get a hopper and face it into the lower dispenser. Then we're gonna build the shelter for where the chicks will be staying. So for that, you just need to create this square, and in front we're gonna need glass. So we need the glass to make sure that we can still open our chests. Then on top, you can just put more smooth stone. On the side, we're gonna want to be able to get a peek on this dispenser so that we can swap between lava and water buckets. Then on this top, on this hopper, will be our chickens, so we'd like to have glass in there so that we can look at them as well. And on the back side, we're gonna have a circuit. So for that one, to check that there's something inside the hopper, we need the comparator, and then we're gonna want an observer looking at this comparator. No, don't right click that thing. No, like that. And then we're gonna want some more blocks like so that points towards our two dispensers. So we want 3 redstones here, and then the repeater so that it will power both of these dispensers. This is basically what we have so far. So the next thing we're gonna want to do is to cover this hopper so that the chickens won't be able to come out. And on this block we're actually gonna want to change that, so remove it, and we have a temporary block in there. We're gonna want a dispenser facing this side and remove it, then place another block in here. We can also actually already cover this thing right here. Let's put our lava bucket, and we are actually done with our cooked chicken farm, or the machinery for it, but we don't have the chickens yet. So to do that, we're gonna want around maybe 9 stacks of chicken eggs and fill up this dispenser. Alright, now that this dispenser is filled with the eggs, let's create a small clock in here so that we can finally fire the eggs. And that's all the 9 stacks, so we can now remove this clock for now. And once they're grown, they'll be laying their eggs, and this hopper will take it, and the dispenser will shoot at this slab, or actually at the glass, and the chicks will be standing on top of this half slab. Since chicks are like half slabs high, even though the lava will be firing every time the chickens lay eggs, they won't be hit by the lava. So only once they're fully grown will they be cooked and go into our system. To create the manual lava override, we just need to put a button connected to this redstone line here. So to do that, we place an oak log and a button. So once we hit this button, it actually turns on that signal and pulses this dispenser on and off. Next is we're gonna want to do the eggs farm, and this one is really just a basic farm with a hopper. So for that, let's just put these blocks, the glasses, and more blocks behind. And that's basically everything that's working in the farm. So let's just fill it up with some chickens. And we are now actually done. So we can now just decorate this however we'd like. And I chose oak and stones for this one, so I think they look pretty neat. And let's have spruce stairs, so I think they really fit with the oak, and as well as here. And to keep it mob proof or monsters proof, we can top it with some slabs or any roofings that you would like. And the farm is actually pretty much done. And to test it out, let's try removing all the feathers and the cooked chicken we have in the system, and let's put all these eggs and see what happens. Alright, that's 16, and we have 4 cooked chicken and 4 feathers. Cool. So that is the farm our ultimate chicken and eggs farm that we can turn into cooked chicken and raw chicken. So I hope you guys learned something here. If you did, don't hesitate to click the subscribe button, the like button, and hope to see you on the next one. Stay safe. Bye bye.